Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Medieval Dynasty. I just ran into that crow. God damn it. Anyway, deja vu, anybody? I started off in the same place roughly last episode as well. We're going to talk to Alvin again. Now, we're going to go sell some stuff first, if there's any traders awake. But if there isn't any traders awake, it looks like there is. I'm going to go sell some wine. We need 500 coin for our other quest, don't we? Show me your wares. I'm going to sell all my apple wine. Oh, that's exactly 500 right there. How about we sell... I don't like pears. I'll sell the pear wine as well. I'm saving the cherry wine. Cherry wine's dead nice. So we've got the coin we need for that quest now.
Have a good day.
We just need to get the dried meat, which we've got in camp anyway. I just want to see what Alvin's quest involves. What's going on? Long time no see, Alvin. How are you? You look sad. Oh, you will not believe what happened. Go on, tell me. My hoe is broken. Oh no, the horror! Do not laugh. It is important to me. Fine, then how can I help you? Well, I've already ordered a new one from Falibor, a craftsman from the village on the other side of the river, north of here. He is my father's friend. I was told by Papa that Falibor eventually gave up blacksmithing when he got older due to his back pain issues. However, he still occasionally helps us to fix some tools for the local field workers. I haven't picked up the hoe yet because I had a lot of work. Sure, I'll be happy to help you. Here are coins to pay Falibor for the hoe. It should be enough. Did he just give me 120 coins for that? It should be enough. I know I can trust you this matter. Do not worry, I'll be back soon with your precious hoe. We can go and do this bit of the quest first. It's just across the river. How loud are you on that freaking well? Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, let's go do this. Because otherwise we're going to have to do a lot of running today because we've got to go down and see Kestrel again. So I did have another look at the orchard between episodes to see if it had popped up, you know, when I slept through the night and came into the next day. No. Still not available yet. There's got to be something we've got to do ready for it. Maybe we've not got the skill for them to plant it or something like that. But then again, we could set the farm up without the person being in the job already. So I don't know. I'm sure we'll come up with something at some point. In fact, isn't there a knowledgeable tab over here? Let's see if there's one specifically about orchards. Yes. Orchards allow you to grow fruit trees and hot plants. Contrary to the fields, you don't use seeds but seedlings, which can only be purchased from vendors. Planting in the orchard can be done throughout the year, but the crops can only be collected in a specific season. Orchards do not require the use of fertilizer, which is why I thought getting orchards going would be good, because then we could grow like the cherries or whatever that we've got. Because realistically, I don't expect that the seedlings will die after 1 year. Surely. The trees, right? You get cherries from a tree? Cherry tree? It's not a cherry bush, is it? Is it a cherry bush? I don't know anymore. I don't know what you get from where. Hello, Falibor. Welcome. Hello, Alwyn sent me to pick up his hoe he ordered. I assume something bad had happened to him, judging by the fact they had to send somebody on his behalf. No, he's just very busy with work. Work. Right. I'm helping him. Ah, that boy, he's capable. He takes all of his family duties on his shoulders alone. You cannot see how much he limits himself. He is still young and could have achieved a lot more than just working the field day by day, so I'm not the only one who notices that. If you are friends, maybe you'll be able to talk some sense into him. I'll do my best. How much for his hoe? For Alwyn, it costs 90. He gave us more than that. Thank you. I'm going back to him then. Wait, one more thing. One hunter is looking for buyers for his bow. Are you interested? Not now, but I'll keep that in mind. Thank you again for the hoe. I mean, I've already got a couple of bows at this point. I could be somewhat persuaded to buy another bow. If it's a recurve bow, I'd have a look at it. If Alwyn asks if there was any money left over, we are giving it him back. At this point, with us selling the wine and stuff, and to be fair, I don't think we're that far from being able to make our own wine. We just need to get some animals in so we can get fertilizer going. So then the fields can get being made up. You know, we've got plenty to do, but we're on the cusp. We're right near that point where we're fully self-sufficient. We've got food coming in, and it sounded like you just threw up or something. That was weird. Yeah. We're going to be making good stuff very soon, hopefully. But for now, we don't need the coin. That was a bit of a grand speech, wasn't it, for giving him 30 coin back. It's fine. It's fine. If I can get up there without freaking passing out of oxygen starvation. God, man. I mean, the first animal that you get is chickens. Can I even build anything? No. Now, realistically, I should go and plough the fields so I get my farming skill up to at least 100. They're doing a little song there. Hey, Alwyn. Hi, I'm back. Here is your hoe. Thank you. Did you have enough coins? Yes, Valley Boy even sold it cheap for you. Give 30 coins. Yep. Oh, that's very kind of him. Keep the coin. Hey. But still, I was going to offer it him back. Keep the coin. You've helped me on more than one occasion. You deserve it, friend. Ah, field friend. Farmer friend. And did you talk a bit with Falibor? What's new on him? We talked a bit. He mentioned that some hunter he knows was looking for buyers for his bow. Really? What? Are you interested? I don't know. I never even shot a bow. I'm guessing I wouldn't be any good at it anyway. Trying is better than doing nothing, don't you think? You have a completely different approach in life than I do. But you may be right. I will have to think this out. Fine, I'll leave you alone with your thoughts then. See you next time. I've got to wait till next season. Good. Right. Next quest. Unigas story. So I need 20 dried meat. I'm fairly sure we've got that. And is there somewhere along the way, down to Hornica, where there is Bison? That's a bear. Oh, that's the mine, that's why. Actually, yes, right on the road, and I will probably run in a straight line that way. Let me put a waypoint there, because that's what we're going to head towards. We're getting this big game mission out of the way today. 726 coin. Well, loaded. How much coin did I end up with on my last game? Every time it sounds like a snake. I think I was well off, but not like absolutely minted. I mean, we ended up buying our own horse last game, because I don't think the quest line was in at that point for you to be able to just get a horse. I've been told you just get a horse in this one. I'm hoping, like say, the medic has been killed when we go back down here now, and I get the free horse from Kestrel. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to pan out. The story quest in this is all completely different now. Well, most of it is. The Alwyn part is still the same. Come on. Stop running out of stamina. I should probably grab a little bit more than 20 dried meat, so I've got some as well. I'm fairly sure we're getting in front with the food at this point. I mean, look at that. We've got a nice little village forming already. You know what? I didn't take a screenshot for last episode. I'm going to get one from here. Although it's going to be a bit misleading because we're not doing anything in the video today. There we go. That's a nice screenshot. Yeah, I'm getting into a bad habit of not taking screenshots for this game, which it then makes the quality of the thumbnail a little worse. You probably can't tell because the thumbnail's tiny, but I can tell. When I'm making the thumbnails and I can see pixels, I don't like it. 20 dried meat. We can take 25. You are cooking the meat, right? I hate to ask, but... yeah. Making 30 a day. They must just be eating the cooked meat because that gives you more sustenance than the dried meat, and then the dried meat is just a reserve. I mean, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, we are heading towards the blue marker. Admittedly, I need to be careful. Well, I don't need to be careful. We're running past the mine. Young lady. Oh, she is actually doing something then. I think they've only just got up. On the plus side, though, once she's done this, I'll be able to see where the entire field is and where the orchard is. I could probably come out one more tile with the orchard, but it's fine. That's if I'm even able to plant anything there. I'm sure we'll get round to it at some point. I'm not here to hunt any of you deers. Just run. Run free. Yeah, we're going to try our best not to kill all the wildlife as I go today. I've been on a bit of a rampage the last few episodes or so, killing everything. Yes, yes, you're out of breath, I know. Come on. Do you get stamina back quicker if you like crouch down? I know there's some games where if you stop and essentially sit down, your stamina comes back quicker. That looked like it came back the same speed as if I just walk. So I'll just walk in future. In fact, we should probably have the bow out ready now that the screenshot's out of the way. Now this is more of a better view. Get to the top of the hill. Now that is a glorious view. This game is dead pretty. It really is dead pretty. I'm not even at the highest point. I bet you can get a better view from over there. It'd be nice if they made... Well, this map is already pretty large. I was going to say it'd be nice if they made the map bigger so you could get out to the proper mountains all the way over yonder. I just like big open world games. I say that, but then again, I don't particularly like big open world games for recording for YouTube. It's a bit too much stuff to do. I think the biggest game like that I've done is Kingdom Come Deliverance. And even then, I ended up resorting to doing some side quests off camera and stuff. Stop snarling at me. Freaking wolf. Yeah, games like that, there's just too much to do. It's like I'd never do anything like Grand Theft Auto or Skyrim, or probably I wouldn't even do Borderlands or anything like that. At least not just for a YouTube series. I might do it as a Twitch stream. But yeah. It's just way too much to do. Way too much to do. And Borderlands, freaking Jesus. I've not played them in ages. Played 3, never finished 3. Completed 1, 2, 2.5. And a fair few of the DLCs. I did used to like them games, but they get a bit samey. And I'm not much of a flipping FPS person. I'd much rather play a story-based game. Right, where are these Bison? I even considered Red Dead Redemption 2 for a bit, but again, that seems like a game I just want to play as a whole, but yeah, not one that I'd record necessarily. Right. Can we see one of these big cow? I mean, we can see the medic. Like I say, I want to make sure I've got some distance between me and it. Just make sure I've got the bow on the other bar. Alrighty then. Don't start walking around now. That made me jump to the point I made Luna jump. Have I managed to bug this again? Like I did the bear. I can track it. It's okay. We've got the thing. I just want to get my arrows back. Is that the same one up there? I hope it's the same one, because I'm about to shoot it. If this is a fresh one, then I'm a bit screwed. Nope. Dynasty rep 2400. Holy crap. I just got Hunting Royale. Kill every type of wild animal during one dynasty. Oopsie daisy, die. I've not got that one yet. Now, how much meat do you get from these bad boys? Sorry that I had to do that. Have a wife, have an heir. Okay then. 25 meat. Holy crap. I don't have to talk to you. I'm just seeing if there's anything else around here that I can pilfer. Medium wicker basket. I thought I could take your log bench then. I'm taking your planks. I'm not taking your logs. Taking your wicker basket. I'm taking your straw hat as well. You're not going to need this soon anyway. Right, let's go see Kestrel. Have a wife, have an heir. So I need to start flirting. with somebody. I didn't realise they attacked you. I absolutely jumped out of my skin. Oh no. I'm going to die, aren't I? Potion of healing? Have I got one? Oh, that's poison. I jumped out my skin. I'm about to get murdered. Serpentine. I'm dead. What did I just say about I've not died? Oh no. Where was my last autosave? Autumn 2. It was 2 minutes ago. Oh, there is a God. Jesus Christ. I've got to watch that back before I go to work today. I'm back at work, I know. I must have jumped freaking miles. I didn't think they were aggressive unless you hit them. Jesus Christ. Well, whatever I was talking about, that's gone. It's completely out the window. Literally as I killed it. Can I have my arrow back out of your face? Right, note to self. Do not run straight past the face of a bison. Did I just lose an arrow because of you? I did. Rude. Oh. I take it back. It's probably because the game didn't know where to load it in. Right, let's put that there. Alright, I'm going to steal everything from you. It's karma. It's because I stole all this dude's stuff. Oh, can I steal some of that? Looks lovely. Thank you. Thank you. I don't care about the sticks. You know what? You won't be needing this. You can keep your stick and your stone. Right, can we try that again, please? And can I put my waypoint back on, specifically my house? Let's just take a bit of a detour. There was no point me trying to fight that bison. I would not have been able to get the shots off quick enough. I'm sorry. Keep away. I can't wait to watch that back. Hopefully none of you are eating or drinking, as I got knocked miles and spat it everywhere. Jesus Christ. Seriously. Played flipping Madison recently, and Visage and stuff like that, and I don't think I've had quite the same jump scare reaction on them games and their genuine horror games as I did on this. Just wasn't expecting it. Holy Jesus. Well, at least I just ticked off the I died achievement. I didn't really mean to tick that one off, like, but there you go. It's done. Alright. Let's go and give this stuff to Kestrel. Where is she? There. Going to the inn. No, you're not allowed to drink again. Stop it. Who's our status? What's our status? Alright, I have the supplies we need. Great, and what about Dom? I've convinced him he's waiting for your signal. Very good, and I've managed to get us a horse. Look, looks like we have everything we need now. That's right. Let's not waste any more time then. Go to the medic and tell him everything is waiting for him in Hornica as soon as he gives you the name. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't have to run back past the freaking... Well, I have got to run back past the bison. Oh, God. I was doing so well as... Well, not dying while I've been recording this season. I'm sure I died last time as well at one point or another. But I was more confident this time that I wasn't going to die. Seriously, there's a little, like, shaky thing, maraca or something, in the music. It sounds like somebody's running behind me. I saw that wolf over there to the left, by the way. Yes, now I can hear that wolf over there to the left. I see the bison. I'm going to start diverting right now. Not running through him. See, the moose don't attack when you get close to them. They run away. And yet I would have thought they would have attacked. Bison are just big woolly cows, are they not? Anyway. Hello there. You're a bandit, better go back. Everything is ready and waiting you in Hornica. And how can I be sure to trust you? Because I'm Lorden's blood, and same as him, I always keep my word. Damn you, son, if it wasn't for those eyes. Fine, I'll tell you what, then I'm out. I advise you do the same. Just tell me. I was awakened in the middle of the night. A cloaked man said that there had been an accident and someone was in need of my attention. I wasn't thinking much of it, the part of my duty, and I was half asleep on top of that. So I grabbed my mantle and walked out with the stranger. Rain was pouring down from the sky so heavily it almost hurt. I've realised the man was talking to me, taking me to the Castellan's house. I asked him about it and he confirmed the accident happened to the Castellan. He said his voice was so faint I could barely understand him. We went into the house and there I saw Lorden. It was clear to me that I've been lied to. I wanted to run, but the cloaked man blocked the way out. Why was it clear? What did you see? Lorden's throat was sliced open. He looked peaceful, as if he was sleeping. His eyes were closed. The wound was elegant. The cut was really precise. I wonder if Lorden ever even realised he was dying. The man spoke to me with the same faint voice as before. He told me to burn the body as soon as the rain stopped. That way I won't even need to lie, because everybody will presume a disease. Yeah, but not that quickly. So that's exactly what I did. He helped me move the body and light it up, helped me scrub the blood off the floor and burn the sheets. He was very polite, calm but not cold. In the end, he asked if he needed to threaten me with death. I denied. It was clear to me from the moment I saw the blood. I went back to my affairs and never told anybody about it. Told anything about it to anyone. Then a couple of weeks later, I've run from Gustovia, fearing my life. Why? Why only after weeks? Because the man in the cloak became the Castellan himself. No, he can't be. I'm sorry, my child, you're lying. He would never have done it. I'm sorry. What was his name? You know his name. Tell me his name! Unigast. We're going to go and murder Unigast in the face. Yay, we've got a sewing hut. I'm fairly sure there's two options to this. It's got to be something different. There was more to it last time. I think Unigast, like, he comes back at you and says, you can't kill me, I'm the Castellan sort of thing. You're going to need the king's backing. So I think then we've got to go and do some other stuff. If it's still similar to the last time I did it anyway. But I need to get somebody to move in with me. So I've got to find somebody to keep flirting with. Now, I could get somebody to move... Oh, steady. I could get somebody to move into the village, flirt with them, and then get them to move in with me. Eventually, but... because the travellers move around from time to time, don't they? So I could end up flirting with one, getting them to the point where they are nearly my mistress, and then them leaving. Which would just pretty much suck, really, because then we'd have to go find them. I don't think they leave the map, I just think they move around the villages, but I'm not certain on that one either. They could genuinely leave the map. We're just going to have to go on a flirting spree, aren't we? These two towns nearby, we could go, see what women are around there. They've obviously got to be of the right age as well. And we can just go around and flirt. See if we can find our future wife. Now, the fields, they may get ploughed and whatever, but, well, actually, no, they're not going to get ploughed. They're going to get the first one. They're going to get grubbed up, is it? But yeah, until we get animals, we're not going to be able to do the next bit. Oh, that's why I was going to do the field plough. How do you level up your... We've got this. To get the hen house. Develop this technology by farming and breeding animals. Discover new scheme. I could always buy fertilizer and go and do that bit myself. Right, I guess we're going to go confront Unigast. Let's get rid of the bow. There's the old grey-haired frickin' nightmare. Hey, Unigast. Hello there, dear Racemere. Hello. How's life treating you? Like a father. What do you mean? Strict but fair, I guess. Very mature of you to say. You really are growing. Seeing more and more of that shade of grey, huh? I do, but grey still consists of black and white. Things are still good and bad, right and wrong. It doesn't change that. I never said it does. Tell me more about my uncle. I'm not sure I have time for stories. I'm certain you'll find some. Alright, maybe one story, haha. Just remember, a good one. Me, Lorden and Walrad were trying to catch this rooster who swallowed a bunch of pills, and tell me about his death. Erase me, I've told you already that he passed away in his sleep. But people don't usually just die during sleep, do they? Time is merciless. Lorden was an old man already. Did he die of an old age then? No. A disease? Some ravaged sickness? No. Then how come he didn't wake up the next morning? Racemere, I have never lied to you. So why start now, huh? Proper, get out of my way. Proper calling. I knew this day would come. Finding words to describe it, to explain, it seems abstract, undoable, but the silence has been burning a hole in my chest far too long now. I did it, Racemere. I killed my best friend and brother. Wow, he just come out and admitted it. Don't call him that. I understand your pain, your feeling of betrayal, but I'm begging you, believe me that it brought me no pleasure whatsoever. Why? It's complicated. Was it greed you wanted to be the Castellanian instead? Was it jealousy living in the land all these years, Lord Shavo? Was it vengeance for how Lord and toyed with Kestrel for robbing you of the one true love? I'm going with number 2, honestly. It wasn't easy, but rather Lorden's friend than myself. Oh, being Lorden's friend rather than myself. But I didn't blame him for it. He was a star, bright, shining, always in the centre of attention. It was his nature, not mine. I was comfortable in the shade, safe, and it was my fault for getting too attached to it. So much that I was afraid of leaving its comfort. Didn't you envy his skills, his mind? Of course I did, we all did. Lorden was a genius. Who wouldn't want that? The question is, who would kill for it? Probably many, but there wasn't the case for me. I was always proud of being able to know him, to work with him. So why did you do it? Shall I ask all the other questions? Was it for greed? Screw it. Not at all, son. I'm not your bloody son. You're not my family. Lorden was. Forgive me, you're right. I never cared for that title, nor the job that comes with it. I only did it because somebody had to, and I tried to make the good name of Lorden live on that way. Pick up the responsibilities he had left. He didn't leave them. You tore them away from him. Yes, I did. I believe I did, even. Was it vengeance? If you're looking for a reason I hated him, you found one, but I didn't kill Lorden out of hatred. What he did to Kestrel was awful, but he didn't try to be cruel. Besides, every part of this love triangle was hurting somebody. We are all to blame. He's actually quite reasonable when you ask him about all of it, isn't he? What about the baby? You could have been a father. It doesn't matter who was the father. Beautiful baby boy didn't even draw even one breath of air. His life was over before it began. That's the real tragedy. It was yours, Kestrel told me. This isn't really my place to do that. Number 2. May he rest in peace. Right, so number 4 then. Out of fear of Lorden's doings, of what he could become after he killed that man in Navis, I've stayed with him when everybody else left, but I couldn't stop thinking about what he did, how little it bothered him. He was angry at them for breaking up the pack, but he didn't see his fault in it. And what was worse, he didn't even seem troubled by taking a man's life. Then when I started wondering, has he done it before? Lorden didn't want to stop the mission. I convinced him that it was time for it, and that we should move to the valley. I thought we could put all of what happened behind us, just rest and try to find happiness in the little things, but Lorden had a restless mind. For him, not moving up, not breaking another barrier was torture. When we arrived here, there was only a couple of villagers, but we built ourselves a house in Gustovia. I truly believe that this would be enough, but not for Lorden. It's story time again, isn't it? A week had not passed when he declared that he wanted to travel and meet the king, and that he was planning to do it alone. 2 weeks later, he came back as the new Castellan of the Valley. He moved into his own house for appearances, as he called it. Since the moment, he was getting more and more distant from me, from everyone really, or from anyone even. I've been seeing him walking around Gustovia like a true leader, shaking hands, hugging babies, making small talk, always with a big smile on his face. He really seemed great, if you didn't know what was hiding behind that smile. We were living right next to each other, and yet, after some time, we were talking only a couple of times a year. He was afraid of me, afraid of his moral compass. He didn't want me to restrict him anymore. Conscience was a burden, so he got rid of it entirely. And that's when his worst side took control of him. I didn't see any shred of sincerity left, just a constant mask. It's getting dark. Unigas, can you wrap this up? Years went by. He was more and more often to meet with the king, so one day I started a little investigation, and what I found out sickened me. Lorden had become the very thing that he swore to eradicate. A festered lord whoring around with his filthy friends, getting rich off people's misery. He was benefiting from war, selling weapons, shaking hands with rapists just to be in their good graces. He had to be stopped. Oh, okay. But why do we believe Unigast and all this, by the way? Is what I'll say. It took me months, years to get to it. And I feel responsible for every wrong that I had done during this time. I should not have hesitated, but killing my own brother, I felt unmanageable. Yeah, I know. I was the only one who could do it. I sneaked into his house during heavy rain. He was sleeping so peacefully, as if all the sinister thoughts had left him for the night. I was staring at his face for what felt like an age before I took out my blade, made one clean cut, and it was over. He didn't even open his eyes, and just like that, it was done. You know what's going to happen now, right? You will pay for what you've done. I do, and I'm not going to fight it. Whatever you decide, I will accept. I understand your reasons. I require a strong will and a good heart to do what you did. The blood is spilled. You should leave the valley and never come back. You don't deserve forgiveness. Killing your family just because you think it's right. But I will not let you die a self-proclaimed martyr. You will live with the guilt of what you've done until the time gets you by itself. You are banished from this valley. You were right. Everything is soaked in grey. I don't condemn you for your decision. However, you took a man's life, and by the law of the king, it should be punishable by death. You're a murderer. None of your lies will change that. The only thing you deserve is death. You'll be hanged for what you have done, and I hope you will never know rest. Ooh. So we've got two choices to banish him, two choices to kill him. I think this one's the best suited. But we're telling him he was right, and that's saying I believe him. None of your lies will change that. The only thing you deserve is death. You'll be hanged for what you've done. I think we should let him live and banish him. You'll live with the guilt of what you've done until the time gets you itself. You're banished from the valley. We're going with this one.
You are exiled from this land, Unighost. Leaving this peaceful place as a murderer and a liar shows your true colors. You tried to poison my mind just like you did with Jordan's. But that's not going to work this time. I have seen through your deceit. You deserve no forgiveness, only pity. Your hands will never be clean.
Well, that was different. Unigast story, quest complete. Yeah, that was dead different. That's his story done. That feels like a proper closure on the game. I mean, last time you got to banish him or whatever. I don't remember there being a cutscene like that, though. Excuse me, lady. What skills do you have? You're pretty crap.
Hail, friend.
You're 20... Is that an 8 or a 3? That's an 8. Romance. You seem very interesting. Can I ask you something? Do you have any brothers or sisters? That's just... It doesn't really matter what our skills are. We just need to get a wife, I guess. You seem very interesting. Can I ask you something? I love local cuisine here. What's your favourite food? Affection went up again. Work can often get under our skin. What do you do in your spare time? I'm not asking number 3. Why is your favourite colour brown? Sorry if your favourite colour's brown, but... Affection goes up again. Since drinking is not a hobby, young lady, I would have to go with fooling around. In every meaning of it, wink. Oh, God. I found the town freaking... Let's leave this red light district, shall we? But, on the other hand, she would give a son fairly quickly, I guess. Well, yeah, that was a nice cinematic at the end there. It's not Lorden, it's Jordan. I had been told, I think, on the last series that the L's are pronounced as Y's. Of where this game's history is based and whatnot, I believe. I think that's right. Anyway, I'm just going to run back to base now. I might make myself a hoe off camera and just hoe some of the fields a bit to try and unlock the next thing that we need in the farming tier. But other than that, next episode, we need to try and get ourselves a wife, don't we? So we might start doing odd jobs and quests and stuff like that, but as far as the main storyline goes, we seem to be done. There are other quests in other villages, that's why I say we'll do other stuff. We're not just going to be building episode after episode, although it will get to a point like that, and if I can get the resources in, then we might be able to build this village up quicker than I did on my last series. Anyway, we're back at town now, so that's where I'm going to wrap up for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!